When I was a little boy and the family dog was dying of a horrible tumour and had to be put down, yep, you realised I was upset.
Yes.
And you consoled me by taking me into my bedroom and reading Stephen King's Skeleton Crew.
Yes, I did, yeah.
On reflection, do you think that was a good idea?
You are the man you are today because of Stephen King, quite frankly. That is the reason that you're the man that you are.
What would you have done if Mum was in for some sort of life-threatening invasive surgery? Let me watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I did let you watch Texas Chainsaw. You cried.
You did not.
No, I let you watch Pet Sematary.
You did let me watch Pet Sematary.
And you hid behind the sofa the whole time.
Did I?
Pathetic, yeah. You were crying. I was like such a baby.
Wait.
For God's sake, you're 6. Get over it.
Was I really 6?
Yeah.
Are you
6.
kidding?
No. But my cousins did much worse to me. They
They
had
did
me
it to me
watching
as
some
well.
horrible horror movies from a very young age.
But wait, didn't they put the TV on and the video and then like out of reach
Lock me in the
and
room.
then lock you in the room?
Yeah, it was
watching
Jaws. They put Jaws on and locked me in the room. And then there was a Vampire Circle one, which was horrendous.
Salem's Law?
I still don't know what the movie was, but it was horrendous. And I remember going home and going up to bed, and the dog was on and all I saw was the dog's eye shining in the light, and I remember screaming.
Oh, Jesus.
And they told me stories about. Do you remember the story about the werewolf with the mark on the door?
No.
No, they used to say, there's a werewolf out there and you'll know if it's coming for you because just at moonlight there'll be a cross on your door, and I used to go outside every night at moonlight and look at the door waiting for because it'll just rip your face off. They were horrible.
Did they put a cross on the door?
No, I don't think they did.
That seems
I think they planned
on their
to.
part.
I think
That
they planned
would have
to,
been
but they never got around to it, or they were told not to, but yeah.
They locked me in that room with Amityville Horror.
Oh God.
They did?
Yeah.
That was character building in its,
yeah,
its
well,
own
that's
way.
why we are the way we are.
It is. But I mean, you used to do things to me like bend my legs up over my shoulders when I was pinned down on the floor so I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And
tickle you. And say, if you ask me very nicely, if you say, Ali, please stop tickling me, I'll stop. And you, no, you have to say the words. Please. No, slower. Horrible. But the beanbag up the nose was the best one. Do you not remember that one?
When you ripped open the beanbag and shoved my head in it, and then I had to go to hospital to get beanbags.
I also tickled you, which was why you breathed the beanbags in.
And I had to go. And I've got a memory of that. It probably wasn't as severe as my recollections make it, but when I watched Total Recall as an adult, remember when he has that thing up his nose? That was what it felt like.
Yeah.
That thing going right up my nose.
Imogen put a doll's eye in my ear.
Well, that's a shame, but that doesn't excuse your actions, does it?
Well, no, probably not.
Doll's
I'm
eye.
healing now. I'm learning. I'm healing now. I'm on a good journey.
Did you have to go to hospital?
I did.
And a doll's ear.
A doll's eye.
A doll's eye.
Yeah, a doll's eye removed from my ear. Yeah.
Would it have been worse to have a doll's ear?
Then Imogen told me they were going to have to cut my ear off, and I proper believed her. And that's why I went to hospital sobbing my heart out because I thought I was going to have my ear taken off and dug into my head to get the eye out. We were a sick family.
What the
I know.
Fuck.
I know.
This is turning into a support group.
I know.
More than a light-hearted discussion about TV and films.
Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're alright. We're alright. We're fine. How's your relationship going?
Thanks.
That's
my relationship with you is going to the toilet as we speak. So
yes,
let's talk about this is about movies and TV. So I'll share with you one of my earliest memories of. I'd blotted out Pet Sematary, but I do remember one of the first times I cried at a movie. Never Ending Story, when we were staying in that flat in Kincardine.
Yeah.
I properly cried.
Oh my God, I forgot about Never Ending Story.
Yeah, that's the first time I
still trauma. What was the horse's name?
I don't know.
Ariel, something. Oh my God, that was
that
awful.
Not a fish?
Well, I don't know. It began with an A. I bet you any money it
began with an A.
Big,
the horse died in the swamp.
Aha.
Was that the bit that made? It must have been the bit that made.
And it did actually die, didn't it?
Oh, it died. Yeah. And then there was the big rock monster and the big flying white dog kind of thing.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah, that was a good film.
It was a very weird film. I tried to watch it with the kids, but they were when they saw the rock monster and stuff.
No, God, that was a good film.
So that was the first time I remember crying at a movie. Next one was Watership Down.
But that's horrific.
It bloody is
that
horrific.
Is, still to this day, I can't watch it.
Oh, it gives
No,
me.
I can't watch it.
It
Can't
gives-
even hear the music.
Seriously?
I can't. No, I can't. I've watched it. I think I've watched it down once, and I can't watch it. It's just.
What
it's
is it?
horrific.
What is it about it that?
Well, I feel being an empath. I
Mhm.
feel the pain of. I actually feel the pain of the animals or the people that are in sad movies.
Really?
So I tend to avoid sad movies at all costs.
Honestly?
Honestly, I check the synopsis, and sometimes I'm fooled,
Are you leaning in?
but I don't.
That's it.
I don't watch sad movies.
Really?
I try not to. Honest, can't watch them. I'd rather watch a good gory horror
Really?
than watch a sad film. Honestly, it'll ruin me. Not just for a day. It'll ruin me for a week.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm trying to think of a movie that has absolute. I think I watched Marley and Me.
I've never seen it.
No, don't. I'm sure it was Marley and Me. But even like the
No
Lion
spoilers.
King, even the Lion King will do me.
Oh, when.
When he dies.
Mustafa
Oh my
dies.
god.
Yeah, that's really
I
sad.
just can't watch it.
Jack, eldest boy. You've met him. I know. That's for the
Yeah, yeah.
for them.
For-
Oh! Don't feel like you've been watched.
Nosy buggers!
So yeah, he gets. I think he's more like you than me. I mean, I tear up. I get all sentimental.
No, it wrecks me.
But he is almost inconsolable
It
sometimes.
destroys me. It absolutely. Sad movies absolutely. I mean, there's a story about me with Poseidon when I was little.
That's the one on the cruise ship. Where
Yeah,
everyone
where everyone
no,
dies.
everyone dies.
Yeah, and watching that with mum and your dad, or our dad at the time, and it getting to the end and me being inconsolable, and mum saying, "It's only made up. It's only made up," and watching the credit titles, and there was a what's the word?
Like a
Makeup artist, and I was like, "Mum, you're right. There's a makeup artist that made it up."
That's pretty cute.
It was pretty cute, but no, I even watched Lassie. Can't watch Lassie, and The Littlest Hobo. Do you remember?
The Liz Hobo was nice.
Oh, I know, but just the
Just the
tears.
sad life of the little dog.
Anything sad, I can't.
He's got to
just
keep
can't.
on. What is the song?
Yeah. There's
Until
Rose.
tomorrow, maybe I'll settle down.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't!
He's
No.
a little sad and lonely
No.
little dog, isn't he?
No, I tend. Don't. Don't. No, I tend not
He's
to
probably
watch
dead now.
anything sad. I watched Fetch. The new
Fetch?
Tom. I think it's
He's
called
not
Fetch. Fetch! The new Tom Hanks film. Because my friend, my very best friend, recommended it to me, told me it was really good, and I didn't check the synopsis, and it ruined me. I had to go to bed.
So something really sad happens in that movie.
No, it's a feel good. Yeah, I mean it's sad, but
What the fuck is wrong with you
I
then?
know, but anything that will trigger my emotions will completely ruin me.
So even happy movies, you can't watch.
Feel good. No, I can watch happy movies, but feel good. You know, like I'm just God, I can't even remember the films that I watched last week. But anything that's got like that'll pull your emotions will destroy me.
Oh, you mean like a really touching kind of?
That'll also destroy
So
me.
you can't watch sad movies.
No,
You can't watch happy movies.
I can watch happy movies. Just can't watch.
You
feel
can't
good
watch
movies.
excessively happy movies.
No, I can't. No.
Really?
No.
So you've got to like stay in between. But people getting their faces torn off and the bowels.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Ripped
that.
out, that's
I'm fine
fine.
with that. Unless they've got a sad story, in which case.
As the intestines get pulled out.
No, the one who lost her dog at 3 and his dad left at 7. No! No, I'm
never
too
go back with my
emotional.
girlfriend. No.
That's it. He never got a chance to kiss her. No, I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm an emotional wreck. Just go.
Watch it down the bit that
Oh no! I
even
can't
just the
think
start
about
bit with the guy with the kind of estuary English accent narrating, and the bit at the end.
Piss off!
I fly to big water, you stupid bunnies.
I don't know it that well.
Oh, I love it.
I don't
I
know
love
it that
it.
well.
But it was proper traumatizing
Oh,
as a
God.
child.
It
It's
still
like-
is thinking back. I'm not joking. Look, thinking back on it, I'm traumatized by the thought of it. And
Well, I'm glad to be discussing it this evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's
I'm gonna
relive
sleep.
it.
I'm not gonna sleep.
Scene by scene.
No, let's not. It's awful.
Do you know, but I see what you mean, it's got sad bits, but the end is really uplifting, and even sometimes, not now, but even sometimes thinking about it, do you get the kind of...
No, I get
it's
it.
almost
Heart pain.
Really?
Not heart pain, like...
I don't know if you've ever...
Heart pain as in...
You got a tight chest.
It feels so much when feel-good movies, they will get me
Oh,
in the heart.
I get a feeling... It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever taken ecstasy.
No,
but
I've never taken
the
ecstasy.
feeling like a rush that goes up your shoulders and then up your... I get that, and it's like... And the bit that gets
Emotional
me,
thing, and yeah, aww.
the bit that always gets me is right at the end when the black rabbit comes down and he goes, Hazel, Hazel. And then he looks up with his wee old head and you get goosepimples.
I can't think about it.
No, I need to. Listen, this isn't about you. This is entertainment. So, why am I doing that? So the black rabbit goes, Hazel, Hazel. And then he looks round and he's like, come with me.
No.
They'll be all right now.
No, I don't like it.
And then he looks round at his family.
No, I don't
and then
like
he
it.
goes up
I've
and
got
he goes,
goosepimples.
I'm getting it! I'm getting it!
No! Burning like fire. No.
I'm getting shivers
No,
now for you singing. It's sitting on goosepimples. Fuck's sake.
Dick.
That's Cammy. Thank you very much. So another film that you actually witnessed me crying at in front of Ghost came out in 1990.
Ghost.
Demi Moore, Patrick Swayze, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
You took me to the cinema to see it. You're 8 years older than me. No, she doesn't look it. Looks a lot older. But you took me to the cinema with your 18-year-old friends, and I was trying to be the little big man on campus.
I remember having friends. Who were they?
Just strangers, I don't know. But no, there was this.
Maybe it was just who we were sitting next to, probably.
No, they were.
I
good
took you to the cinema
to see Ghost,
weird.
and I cried like a little bitch at the end, and all your 18-year-old friends were laughing. They weren't going, oh, that's cute. Maybe if they'd been a bit younger, a bit older, they'd be like, that's adorable. But they were like, ha ha ha, you little pussy.
Lisa. Must have been Lisa.
I think it was Lisa.
Probably Lisa.
Fuck you, Lisa. I still carry that shame. But yeah, I did. And it's the bit, again, these moments that give you a heart attack, but give me the feeling of taking ecstasy. It's right at the end when he's saying goodbye to everyone. And do you know what goodbye gets me the most? When he's saying goodbye to Oprah Winfrey, I was going to say. I'm not racist. Whoopi Goldberg. When he's saying goodbye to Whoopi Goldberg, and it's just so understated. And he's like, goodbye, Odin. Oh, it's happening again.
No, I'm not moved by ghosts.
No. And then she says,
an animal.
Goodbye, Sam.
It's people. I'm like, people.
Really? So it's
mostly animals.
Mostly animals.
Because they're innocent, or children. Because they're innocent.
Do you know who else got really emotional about animals getting hurt?
Jesus.
No, Hitler.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He was very fiercely protective of his dog, and got really emotional about it.
I don't like hurting people. I mean,
how do you feel about Jews?
It's all coming in now. Orange or black currant.
I don't understand that, but I enjoy
Jews,
it.
how do you feel about Jews?
Oh, Jews, juice, right, okay, bloody hell.
Yeah.
So we've established a lot of things. I'm a racist. You are
a sociopath, clearly.
A sociopath.
Clearly.
Yes, and I'm pretty stupid and I don't get basic jokes. Yeah.
No, I mean, there's films that are like Titanic. I cried at Titanic.
I think I was dating a girl when Titanic came out who was Leonardo DiCaprio daft. So I was actually quite happy when he drowned.
No.
Take that, you bastard! I've got to. Every time I'm trying to get a kiss, I've got to have him staring down at me. So it was nice to see him.
I did. I saw Titanic twice at the cinema, and I cried both times.
Really?
Yeah, and I obviously knew it was coming. It still made me cry. I don't know why, but no, I cried at Titanic, so I'm not a sociopath. I just cry more at animals.
Is that on the psychopathy checklist?
Yeah, definitely.
Do they cry at Titanic?
Definitely.
Yes, and they're okay.
They're fine. They're alright. But no, I did cry at Titanic. So it's not all animal films, but it's mostly animal films. I just don't watch them as a general rule. Oh my God, the one with Will Smith in it.
I Am Legend.
Oh no!
Don't.
No!
Remember, you're not leaning back, are you?
No, I'm not. All right. No.
No, I knew you could see it coming a mile off. I'm the same seeing Independence Day.
No, I really thought they weren't going to do it. I was like, they're not going to kill the dog because everyone will be up in uproar. The dog's not going to die. The dog's not going to die. The dog died.
And when he was lying, holding it just before,
no.
And all it did was try and protect him, the loyal little thing.
Don't. There's the goose pimples again.
But listen, think of the views I would get if you died of a heart attack live on camera. What other films can we do it? Let's go back to Watch It Down.
No.
No, but see, I'm the same, and they must know that with dogs, because in Independence Day there's a scene where there's like a tunnel filled with cars, and things are blowing up, and the tunnel's collapsing, and I think it's the president's wife manages to run and get to the side. There's like an access tunnel off of it, and our dog's like, it's in slow motion, it's bounding across, everything's collapsing, and I was like, no! I'm exactly the same with you. If it was a kid, I'd be like,
yeah, but
if he dies, he dies.
Disaster movies, you're like, a whole city gets wiped down, and you're like, what happened to the dog?
Not the hedgehog!
Where's the dog and the cat? I don't know what it is. It's because they're innocent, and I'm like that with little children as well. If a little child gets hurt or anything or dies in a movie, I get upset. But I'm not really bothered about grown-ups.
Pet Sematary. In fact, Jesus, there's a scene in Pet Sematary.
I don't remember Pet Sematary now. It was so long ago. It didn't bother me.
Like Herman Munster. The guy, you remember Fred Gwynne?
Yeah,
Herman Munster was in it. But the little boy, Gage, they're at a family picnic and he goes chasing, I don't know if it's a balloon or something, he goes onto the road and the truck kills him. And then there's a scene in the church, and his little body, I think something happens, the coffin falls over and his little hand falls. It's horrible.
Yeah, I've actually seen the meme on Facebook, I think.
Kind of meme is...
I can't think who was in it, but yeah, I do remember, you're right. But no, it didn't move. I don't think...
No, it didn't move, but it was horrible. It was like a really... Yeah. And you made me watch that when I was 6. A dead little boy.
But look at the man you are for it.
Yeah, absolute emotional and psychological. Right, that's great.
We're different.
Yeah,
we're definitely different.
Different to normal people.
Different to normal people, definitely.
So,
yeah,
those are touching films. Those are like really emotional. What about scary films? We both grew up with
horror.
With horror. You and my cousins, you're just as bad as them. I hope you realise that. But I grew up Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, Candyman.
Great films.
Nothing like that really scares me. But the 3 films that have scared me more than any other, and they're not films that I think it's my imagination. I think I'm a fear empath. The first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, because it's jumpy.
No, I think it's because, and the Blair Witch for the same reason. Because it painstakingly aims for an authentic feel. It's supposed to look
Blair
real.
Witch.
Blair Witch and the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
And the dialogue's naturalistic, and it's easier to imagine yourself there. Blair Witch scared me, but Paranormal Activity I watched with a circle of friends when it came out in the living room. There's maybe about 10 of us, and me and my friend Mac sat and ripped this movie. Like, everyone was like scared, and we were making jokes and kind of little things to break the tension and take the piss. And I genuinely, as I was watching it, didn't think it was particularly scary, but maybe that was a defense mechanism, but I'll tell you, I drove home. It's like a 15-minute drive, and you're thinking everything from a crazed hitchhiker to like a demon was I was like Henry Hill at the end of Goodfellas, kind of looking. And then I got home and I had to have all the lights on in the house, and I actually had to take some sort of makeshift chib with me between the bedroom and the toilet. Like, I was really but I don't know what it was. It's
because it triggered the imagination, because it was real. It was meant to be.
Just like the feeling of being in a safe place, like your bed, and you being asleep and not knowing. It's bad enough the thought of 6 fucking spiders that you eat when you're asleep without thinking that some demon is. And I don't even believe in ghosts. I don't believe in the supernatural. You know me. I'm a complete skeptic and cynic.
Absolutely.
But it's the power
you
of
believe something though. If you were worried enough of spirits coming after you, your subconscious obviously believes.
No, but I think it's a I think it's a misfiring. Like, as primal creatures,
the left brain versus the right brain.
Let me finish. Maybe you'll like where we're going. As primal creatures, we evolved like. Is that a tiger? Is it a bear? Oh, I'm gonna die!
When you get a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah, exactly. So your brain is programmed to look for dangers, and then if your imagination is powerful, It's
Which
like you
ours
create
are.
phantom
Yeah.
dangers, and even though intellectually you're going, there's no ghosts. Even like I was 30 then. I am a little bit older now. I watched Host, and we'll talk about this now.
Host, yeah.
You have seen Host, because you told me it was shit.
When was
Well,
it
we'll
out?
talk about it in a minute. It was just last year.
Maybe I did see it then. My memory's gone. And now that I'm in my early 40s, my memory's shot at.
I think it's more likely you were born in the 1940s than in your early 40s just now. So, I know. So, Host is the film where it lasts the same amount of time as a Zoom call. It's like 41 minutes long.
Oh, right, okay.
And
yeah,
it's
no,
the
I
group
have
of
seen
girls
it,
that
yeah.
get together and they
yeah,
have a
no, I didn't
seance.
like it.
Right, so
Yeah.
I watched that
Mm-hmm.
during the day
Uh-huh.
on my own,
Uh-huh.
and I genuinely must have paused it about 6 or 7 times because I couldn't handle it. I was like, I can't fucking handle this. This is too much. And then I think I was on my own that night, and I have never felt so freaked out. There's no such thing as ghosts. And I was doing that thing, turn all the lights off, walk in the dark. You own this place. There's no ghosts. You're the man of this house. And I was like, but so fucking scared. And again, it's the same thing because most of the it was just they were having a drink, they were having a laugh. There was a character that's like me that was like just taking the piss, and it was their piss taking that caused the spirit to turn malevolent. It's almost like a little finger wag. You skeptics, you're the ones that will be the not the ones who believe. It's the and just the mood of that piece and the acting was quite understated, and it was taking all these like we can't do the spooky haunted house anymore. We're in the 21st century, so they were using things like graphic overlays on laptops and apps on mobile phones, taking like everyday banal mundane things and investing them with such terror, things you wouldn't normally think of as scary, and like weaponizing it against your imagination. And I don't know what it was, just the feeling of dread was what seized me with that.
Yeah.
So that's
It bored me.
really
It didn't scare me at all. I don't even know what it was. It didn't scare me.
really.
But Blair Witch,
Mm.
well, I was with my ex at the time, and Alan was having a sleepover with two of his little friends. I think Alan was about 11. And we decided for fun that night what we were going to do was we were going to we were going to let them watch the Blair Witch, because
There's a pattern emerging here.
There's a pattern. So it was me and Fiona, and we set up lots of like scary things where one of us was going to climb through the lounge window and move the curtains.
Yeah, one of you jumps out with a chainsaw.
Yeah, and at this point, and I'd seen it before, and I was like completely, I was like, oh yeah, that was a good film. So we set it all up, and like we had a thing that we could pull that would move a glass and all the rest of it. And the second time I watched it, because I was in the mood, because I'd made it scary, I was absolutely terrified the second time I watched it. And now when I watch it again, it scares me the first time I was like,
memory of that scare.
yeah, but we terror. The kids were fine. They were like, ah! Me, I was